I reconnected with my cousin who was in special needs classes growing up at recently at the funeral, and and I missed him. I only see him at funerals, and he did not disappoint. He was he didn't even say I'm sorry for your loss. He was like, "Hi Adam, how's it going?" And I was like, "Oh, it's good," you know. And I was like, "Oh, are you seeing?" It was during the riots. I was like, Eddie's like, "You get a load of these riots going on right now." And he's like, they're happening right outside my house. And I was like, "Oh, dude." I was like, "Do you look out your window at the riots or something?" And he's like, "I prefer to watch the riots on television."
Where does he live?
In L.A. Yeah, he rocks. Dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was just dripping. He was wearing like Gucci, like trainers and a Hermes belt because he lives with his folks, and he just saves up all his money for drip. And then I was like,
"Hell yeah, I'm about to get some pussy at the ship."
I was like, "Hey, like, wait, those are some pretty cool sneakers." And he's like, "Nordstrom's has a sale, and I'm not supposed to buy them." He's like.
Wow. It's nice to see that Jewishness overpowers mental disability.
He's not fully
sensing any sort of mental disability.
He's more strange, we'll say. I wouldn't be roasting. He's like, these cost just as much as Reeboks. No, he loves brands. Even when he was a kid, he used to tell me, he's like, I prefer going over to our other cousin's house because they have more money than you guys. When he was a kid, he's like, "What kind of shirt is yours?" "Mine is Armani," and it's just like a shirt from Kohl's that his mom got him.
Right. That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Was he the one that was jacking off at a different funeral?
Yeah.
What? Like out in open?
At my
bathroom?
grandmother's wake. Oh god! At my grandmother's wake, he.
By the way, Adam, I'm sorry for your loss.
It's fine.
I
only see him at funerals. At my grandmother's shiva, he kept going to the bathroom for 40 minutes and then just coming out, eating a bunch of food, and then going back to the bathroom. And we had the shiva at my parents' house because my grandma lived in Vegas, and
right.
And his parents were like, I don't know. I mean, I guess he just loves the bathroom. And my dad is like, he's masturbating. He's going in there to masturbate. And so my mom is like, she's like, I don't want it happening in this house. Like, please say something to him. And I was like, lady, it's happened a lot in this house. Like, there's been a lot of jacking off going. I grew up in this house. And
how old is he?
He's like, I guess he's in his 20s.
How old was he then?
He was like 17. Okay. He was discovering his body. It coincided.
17 is
it was too old. It was too old. It was too
man.
old. But he was just figuring it out. And my grandma happened to die.
That's a really tight window.
Yeah,
because how young is too young, and then how old is too old? It's probably only the age of 12 and 13, and maybe
I would say
14.
Yes, 13 and a half. Is the
and
prime.
then so
it's like right before your shame at 14 sort of kicks in.
I felt shame immediately, and then it went away, and then it came
back
I
was like doing it before I could come because I was a late bloomer. So I was just jacking my child's hard dick with no pubes, just praying for the cum to come.
Just a nude little pink dick, like
100%. And then you could orgasm actually before you could come. That's like that's like happens.
Really?
And
I never did
it's
that.
A stronger orgasm than I've ever had in my entire life. Knee buckling. I fell over once.
You're coming like a woman as a baby.
Literally. I was like an Herbal Essences ad, dude. It was insane. Wait, anyway.
So your argument that our sexual prime is before we're 14, right? Yeah. That's what you're saying?
Adam is arguing for male sexual peak at 11 years
Chris
old.
D'Elia was just trying to let these women experience
exactly.
the purest form of sex.
Yeah.
Wait, and end of the story with my cousin, though. So I went to, tell him, come on, dude, you can't be going to the bathroom for so long. They're like, he'd leave and then the wastebasket would just be filled with tissues. And I was like,
awesome.
And he had no idea anyone
in the toilet.
Yeah, exactly. He had no idea that he could put tissues in the toilet. He
thought it was the perfect
He thought he was
crime,
getting
dude.
away with it. He was just whatever. And so then I like went past the bathroom, the door was closed, and he had an iPod Touch, and he was listening to Get This Party Started by Pink. He was jacking off the music.
He must have been watching.
I don't know if he was watching the video. I like to believe that it was just the
It is better if it's just the audio.
The dulcet tones of Pink's "Get This Party Started" were getting him so horned up.
That fucking rules,
Yeah,
dude.
it's pretty cool.
I would love it if that was true,
dude.
Just jacking off to music. Damn. I'm trying to think where's the most inappropriate place I've beaten off. But I think like.
Did you ever have day jobs where you did it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think that's
that.
inappropriate. I think that they count. They expect you to do that.
You gotta jack off.
That's why we have to work
school.
for 8 hours a day. We really only have to work for 4 hours a day, but they anticipate how much time you're going to do that. So
Absolutely.
that's why they gave us a
that's in the formula.
Yep.
yeah. They got the what's that guy? What are those motherfuckers called? An actuary. They got an actuary on that. Jacking off is one of the fucking columns in his little fucking book. I used to beat off big time.
Yep.
Oh yeah, shit. The
Blumpkin
at
dude.
work, dude. At work, sometimes you treat yourself to that little shit jack off combo.
Give yourself a Blumpkin, dude. A shit and a self suck. There's nothing like it. At work on the company dime. You're telling me I'm not gonna do that? Get paid to come?
That's right, brother. You put that Blumpkin at 11:15, 11:15 a.m. Half-hour Blumpkin.
Ride that out to the lunch hour.
15 minutes before lunch.
Oh my god,
beautiful. You haven't done shit for an hour. God, so good. Because it helps too. Because listen, you're already in that. If you're shitting the right way, you're squatting. Everybody knows that. So you're already down there. You know what I mean? So why not just put that little prick in your mouth too?
Do you do that? That squat? Like I've heard people. I just heard about this maybe 6 months ago. People saying that the right way to shit is you're standing up.
Yeah, I think
Jezebel tries to reinvent the shit every 6 months. I don't listen to these women telling me what to do. I got my system down.
They have to really say. They've run out of things to talk about. Now they're just making things up to make us look fucking stupid.
Girls, it's time to shit.